Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is up? This is your August reading. I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel, and let's just get into it. All right, so I'm going to find a card that represents you and then past, present, and future energy. Okay, so we'll kind of see what the cards have to say for you in the month of August. Only two came over, so we're going to go with those. We need a present and a past. Excuse me, present and future. Okay, so right now you're the card that represents you is fifth house, which is all about creativity. And I feel like you are in a very inspiring energy right now. You feel very motivated. There's a project, something, some person, whatever the case is. But there's something that's motivating you to put energy towards it. Person, place, or thing. And you're feeling really creative, like you feel like the ideas are just flooding in, and it's super exciting and really fun energy. So that's kind of your energy right now. We have 12th house for recent past, which makes me feel like there was something you were trying to escape, almost like something that you were trying to avoid. It was unpleasant. I'm getting that. Like you just kind of wanted to like hide in this little shell and forget that it even like existed. The person, a situation, a circumstance, experience. But it was something that made you want to escape into yourself and kind of hermit a little bit. So that is recent past. And don't worry, we'll pull out clarifiers. So the card for present, I have love. And I think that's why you're in creative energy right now, is because it's based in love for whatever this is, a person, a situation, a project. I think, well, I don't think I know. When you come from a state of love, creativity is going to follow. Ideas, inspiration, all of that stuff. So you're like feeling really good right now. Whatever you are feeling inspired to do, go for it. I feel like this card is just like that go get them. Venus is very like good luck energy, abundance, money, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. And then in the near future, we have Taurus, which is I feel like there's something that you're going to come up against that you're going to kind of you're almost going to hit like a wall with it or something. I just saw like this, like a bowl. Like when I looked at the bowl, I was thinking about when it like, what is that called when it like it goes head on with its horns? It bulls you? I don't know. Comment below. What is the term I'm trying to think of? But it's like coming after you, right? I also kind of feel like so whether this is a person, a circumstance, a situation, like it just felt like you have to kind of take it by its horns and be like, nope, this is not how it's going down. So you definitely, this is not like a go with the flow energy. This is a put up your boundaries, communicate effectively, say what you want, don't demand less than what you're worthy of kind of an energy. Okay, let's pause. I feel like, you got some intense energy going on, like good, but just, it's like, I'm feeling it for you. Okay, so, well, Virgo, what about current energy of Virgo? Okay, so we have got, so this creativity is going to like put you in a position where you have to initiate something. This is all about crossing into the light. So whatever you're feeling inspired to do and feeling all of this creative energy, this card is saying, go for it. Whatever it is, whatever this creative endeavor is leading you, initiate it. Start it. If it's a business, a project, a relationship. For some of you, I just felt, I saw you like go up to a bar because you saw this person at the bar and you've like known them for a long time and you've like wanted to get to know them and go up and say hi. You have to be the one to initiate stuff, okay? So that's what this card is saying for this current energy that you're in. You also have the choices card. So I feel like you actually are currently, there are a lot of choices. I feel very scattered. Like there's so many choices that I can't even like focus because they're just too distracting because there's too many of them. So I feel like maybe you're getting pulled in so many directions that you're just like, oh my God, I just need to like breathe for a second. That's definitely what this is saying. Also, there's kind of this little caution with this card that no matter, like when you make a choice, remember that there are always consequences. So be mindful of the choice that you're making, okay? I also have, let's see, sorry, Andrew, but we have stars in the sky, which is limitless possibilities. I feel like because you have so many choices and all of this energy that you need to be assured that when you can make a choice from your gut, from a place that it's like a full body 10, right? Like you make a choice and you're like, I know that this is the right choice for me in this moment. That is when you're going to have endless possibilities. And I just saw like doors. Oh my gosh. I just saw like as many doors open as choices you have to make. This is like a lot. Y'all, like, I feel like you all are like excited about this though. Like there's so many opportunities. Sorry, I'm getting hot because y'all are kind of feeling the pressure of it a little bit too. But this is so good. Like the energy is so amazing. It just feels like there's a lot. I guarantee you we're going to get some sort of like burnt out card where you need to rest and like rejuvenate because I'm feeling like you need that. Okay, this escape. I'm curious to know more about how these cards relate to like the escape in the recent past. So let's see what else you need. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew, this is okay, recent past. So this escape, this thing. Okay. I feel like this thing that made you want to escape, I felt like there was almost this moment where like all eyes were on you, little person up here on this mountain, like everyone was looking at you, but you felt so uncomfortable and so unprepared that it made you go inward and almost like hermit in a sense, like, because it just didn't feel good to you. We also have balancing on one foot, and I feel like these are connected. Afterwards, after this experience, whatever the situation was, you were like walking on eggshells around the people involved in this situation and like just feeling like very unsure. Okay, no wonder like you wanted to go into the shell. Like it feels very attacked is a little harsh than what I'm feeling. But you were hurt for sure. Like it really kind of rocked your confidence a little bit. Yeah. And I feel like because of this situation, you became very guarded about something. Something that means a lot to you, something that you're passionate about, but you were like guarding it with your life. Whoever, when eyes were all on you, this group feels icky to me. Like their intentions don't feel good. And so because of that, you were like holding this thing. You're like, nope, you're not touching this. Like, you're not going to taint this. You're not going to make me feel bad about this. Like, you were very much so protective of that. It's interesting because now looking at the cards, I think that this whole experience in the past is what made you initiate something. This card was right next to this pile. And I think that it made you initiate something, and that thing that you initiated created all of this creative space. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go into present. You have got all this love, right? So let's see, what else does Virgo need to know about the Venus card and the present for August? this just got a little spiritual. Like I felt like everything was a little more like material, like work, job stuff. But then these 3 cards came out and it's very like introspective. Okay, so we have interpersonal, the Watchers. I feel like right now you're in this headspace where you're wanting a redo. Do you see the similarities in these cards, right? You're wanting a redo of this because you feel different about the situation. You feel different about the person you are. So you kind of want to redo with these people. I feel like for a lot of you, this is work related, like a presentation or something, project management, something like that. But you're definitely wanting a redo. And the reason why you feel differently is because this creative energy has connected you to a higher energy, and you understand that there is like a universal energy that whatever you believe in, God, higher self, spirit guides, that has your back. You didn't remember it in this card, right? But now you're here, you're remembering that you've got like your little team behind you, that energy that's like rooting for you and helping you through all of this, right? And this whole experience that you're having is making you have a deeper understanding of who you are. This sounds interesting. It's in keeping your integrity intact, or it's intacting your integrity. You get what I mean. But yeah, like it's this whole experience has helped you understand who you are on a deeper level. And I feel like, again, I keep getting work. So I feel like for a large group of you, it's work related, but that you're almost feeling like, nope, now I can do this better. Now I understand how this works. Now I understand how you all work. I can kind of like, I just heard like cheat the system, but not in a negative way. But like you're coming back to yourself and remembering how kick-ass you are. Okay, that's your like current energy. Ooh, I like this for you. Anytime we're, kicking ass and taking names is not a bad thing. Okay, let's look at this I have. Because there's something, yeah, the whole like blocking your wall and running into a wall, not blocking. And also taking the bull by the horns. Okay, so what does Virgo need to know about this card in your future? Don't worry, I'm going to pick that card up. Okay. Interesting here. Okay, so you got gathering around. So this is like community. Again, I know it's not for all of you because this is general, but for a huge group of you, this is work related. This is coworkers. Like everyone is going to gather around and you are going to have your moment, right? I feel like there's someone, feels very supervisor, someone that's in like I hate saying that power position, but that's the energy I'm getting. Okay, you know who I'm talking about. They are going to come in, like, I feel like in a meeting, again, like you're presenting, and they come in and question everything, right? And you guys you're not backing down anymore because you know that you've got all this good stuff behind you. You're remembering, that you have love for yourself. You're remembering who you are and your integrity. So you fight back. I think that's the bull. You're taking the bull by the horns, right? You're like, no, this is how we're going to do this because right? You're prepared. You've done your research. You know the approach and what you're wanting the outcome to be, right? So there's kind of like this like argument, if you will. Okay. I feel like other people are watching. That resolves, however it resolves. The lesson in it is that you need to experience life as it comes, okay? Which is so interesting because when this first fell out, I was like, this is like contradictory of like taking the bull by the horns. But I feel like in that situation, you take the bull by the horns and then sit back. Yes, sit back and just see what happens. Because I feel like a lot of people are going to be on your side and say, no, that is a better approach. I want to go with that, with what he or she says. You know, like, you're going to have advocates, people on your side. You're going to have your community gathering around you and helping you towards this. So your best bet is to just sit back and let it all unfold. Okay. I'm a little baffled by this next card. So you have falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. I feel like, because a lot of this is materialistic, this situation puts you back into like a material mindset. That's exactly what this means. So because of all this, because I do feel like, you know, these are kind of high stakes in the sense that, like, you are going up against someone that is like higher up than you, but it's also putting you in a position with other people who are high up to see you as a supervisor, see you taking the lead, see you handling the people, the projects, all of that. Okay. And because of all of that, you're kind of letting your spirituality take a nap. You know, you're just not as into the spiritual side of life as you are the materialistic side. And that's fine. Like, it ebbs and flows. We're all in and out of it. Interesting though. I do want to know, I want to clarify that though, because I thought that was interesting that came up when your card reading was so much more focused on the material. So what does Virgo need to know about that card? Okay. You are definitely on this pursuit of like financial freedom. You know, you're wanting to level up in your career. You're very material focused, very career focused, financial focused. However, when you don't focus on your spiritual development, your spiritual needs, your spiritual practices, habits, whatever that looks like, you lose all of this. You lose the color in your life. You lose the meaning in life. You lose the creative energy. And so I think this, usually I try not to do like warnings, but I feel like these two cards are a bit of a warning for the near future, that when you start to find yourself getting caught up in the rat race, you know, that hustle mentality, go back to whatever makes you feel good. For like, I just got camping and like lake life. Like, slow down, be in nature, connect, do whatever it takes to make yourself feel stable, grounded, that sort of thing. Because I feel like financially and career-wise, you guys are crushing it. But you take the risk of letting all of this fall to the wayside. And we don't want that to happen for you, okay? Just a little tidbit there. But other than that, like, I feel like right now, your present energy, looking at it, the creativity and the love, you are in such a good spot. And I feel like, I mean, you also have, you know, the integrity card. I think all of this is really, really good stuff. I'm so curious. Comment below about your current work situation, because I want to hear about your current work situation. I'm so curious. Okay. Virgo, I love you guys all so much. I hope you have a wonderful August. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I'm uploading more videos, and I will see you next time.